Hey everybody, welcome back to
our fireside chat.
Or Hella Faithful.
Or name still under construction, just the way our church is.
Yeah.
Today we want to talk about something that's been in the news a lot this week, which is the executive order President Trump handed down barring refugees and also legal residents of the U.S. from 7 different countries from entering the United States, leaving people stranded at airports or being sent back home, some of them to almost certain death.
There's been a lot of talk about who's in and who's out and how to keep us safe.
And who even is us?
Yeah. Now the Bible is a really complex collection of books.
Says a lot of different things.
It often contradicts itself. It often speaks out of a historical context that's really different from our own.
Richard Rohr, one of my favorite theologians, recently said that the Bible is one of the worst books and it's one of the best books.
People think that the Bible is clear, and it isn't clear about many things, but if it's clear about one thing, if our scriptural tradition is clear about a single thing from the Hebrew scriptures all the way through the New Testament, it is this: the Bible demands that we welcome the stranger.
There's that time in Deuteronomy where God and Moses are up on the mountaintop, and God's getting ready to give Moses the second set of the 10 Commandments because he broke the first one.
Oops.
And God is like, by the way, as I'm making these things, don't forget what's most important to me. What's most important to me, what I love above all else, is I take care of orphans and widows, and I clothe and feed strangers, and you need to love and welcome the stranger because you were strangers in the land of Egypt.
Not just because it's a nice thing to do, but because you yourselves are also strangers, have been. There is no us versus them. We are all us.
Amen. Now we know there are Christians who support this executive order.
A lot of Christians voted for Trump.
They did. 48% of the country supports this executive order. We are not 2 of those people or 2 of those Christians. We do not believe there's anything inherently Christian about saying our safety comes before the safety of others.
And it's not just a matter of policy, it's a matter of morality and religious conviction.
Jesus, who himself did not call himself a Christian, we don't think he would say there's anything.
No, in fact, saying Christians first is like the least Christian thing you could say.
Amen. Didn't Jesus say something about
He did.
strangers?
Matthew 25, Jesus says, "For I was a stranger and you welcomed me," saying that Jesus himself shows up in the bodies and the faces of people needing welcome, and he is still talking to us today.
Amen.